T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Good evening, lovely people. How are we all doing this evening? It is another Monday night live show. My name is Callum, man like Matt Drifty. We are Team Kop-Ish. Gentlemen, how are you doing this Monday?
I'm good. Sad. End of an era and all that, but we move.
And my end of an era, you know. But you know what? Sometimes, though, Drip. Sometimes it may be the end of an era, but it might be something new coming along.
It could be the beginning of a new situation.
Might even be better.
Well, obviously, what Drifty is referring to is Shaqiri signing officially for Lyon. Big Shaq has left the building, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which way you look at it. I think I can safely say from all of us on Kop-Ish, we like Shaqiri. I think he's a quality player. Maybe we weren't the right fit for him and maybe he wasn't the right fit for us, but I don't think anyone can sit here and say we've let go of a rubbish player. A player who maybe didn't hit the heights that we wanted him to hit, but nonetheless, a player that has scored some big goals, had some big moments. If I'm not mistaken, he's got a trophy every 620 minutes he's played. He's got the highest assist rate per minutes since the 92-93 season. Shaq leaves behind somewhat of a legacy. Maybe not the legacy we all hoped and dreamed for, but he leaves behind a good legacy. Drift, I'll come to you first because you're probably the biggest fan out of all of us of Shaq. What's your thoughts and feelings on Shaqiri moving to Lyon?
For his point of view, I think it's a really good move.
Yeah, go from his point of view and then from Liverpool's point of view, bro.
From his point of view, I think it's a really good move. I think with them losing Depay, he's perfect. They've got their Depay replacement. He can come in, he can be that number 10, support striker, he can play in the middle. As Matt has said on countless times, we've never utilised him centrally, which is where he's best. I know in his younger days he was a winger, but he was a bit quicker in his younger days before the injuries and when he wasn't as bulky, because he's very muscly now. When he was a bit more slim and slender, he had a bit more pace. He was better on the wings. If everyone remembers like teenager Shaqiri, he was actually kind of rapid. And he obviously just slowed down as he got a bit older with injuries and bulking up and stuff. And now he's best utilised centrally. Do you know what I mean? You can blatantly tell that Lyon are going to play him in the Depay role, as I said. So I think he'll do well there. I think he'll do really well at Lyon. Maybe not like how good Depay did, because I think Depay hit like 20 goals or something. Like Depay was at like a real like Lyon legend almost, so to speak, even though they didn't win anything. His time at Lyon is very, very good. So I don't know if he'll get to Depay's levels, but I think he'll be a very good replacement for Depay for where they are in their development and whatnot. And now he'll play every week. I think he'll be in a league that's a bit slower and less physical. So hopefully his injuries won't kick in as much and he can take his time a bit more and his training methods under Klopp. But obviously maybe his body couldn't handle that intensity. I don't think Lyon are going to have that level of intensity in training. So hopefully his body will last longer. And I feel like, yeah, man, for him, I think it's a great move. For us, I'll miss him. I will. I know he didn't really contribute anywhere near what he needed to, but he still got some legendary moments. He got a brace against Man United when we beat them. He was the one who whipped in the cross for the equaliser for Genie, and he was a part of that monumentous Barcelona night. You know what I mean? Like, there's still moments he's got that I'm still gonna remember him fondly. And I like
the bicycle kick against Man United in one of his first friendlies.
Pre-season, 18-19.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll always remember him fondly. Like, I as you said, like, I was over the moon when we signed Shaqiri because I actually was a big admirer of him from before. And I wanted him, like, me and Matt will remember this because obviously this is years and years ago. But before he went to Inter Milan when he was leaving Bayern Munich, I was like, why are we not going for Shaqiri? Like, I don't get what we're playing at. Do you remember that, Matt, before he went to Inter Milan? It was like,
bro, I remember we wanted him from a long time.
Why are we not after this guy? So when we finally did get him, I was over the moon. And, you know, he's had his injuries, he's had his issues, he didn't fit in, we couldn't utilize him, whatever it is, he leaves with no ill will. Nobody should feel any way towards Shaqiri in a negative way. It just didn't work out. And as I said to you lot before, with the whole, I now get when somebody goes, no, I can understand she's nice. She's just not my type. This is the football version. Shaqiri is our bad boy player. He's just not our type. And I think that's the best way to put it.
Anything you want to add there, Matt? Sorry, I was gulping some apple juice. Sorry, my throat is
apple juice. You know,
my throat is killing me. I'm struggling today. I feel like I'm coming down with something.
Oh boy, no, rest not easy, bro.
Hopefully it ain't, bro.
No,
there ain't no rest with the two kids, Matt.
Nah, I was gonna say, I know, trust me, because
they ain't on no rest, bro.
Pictures are one thing, but inside, the little man inside of me is just like, brother, why are you not sleeping? But no,
you lot know the struggle from the other night. You lot heard it,
bro. Trust me, I know as well. Even one little one, you heard her. But here's the thing: I fully agree with Drift when it comes to Shaqiri. If we're talking about talent, Shaqiri's up there. There's no denying that. I just think with Shaqiri, he's been unfortunate with having, I think it was bad injuries for 2 years or inconsistent where he wasn't able to be available for selection. He's a quality player. As Jeff said, he's brought out some of his best moments, like pre-season bicycle kick, Man United, even the assist for Jota. Was it last season where he slotted Jota? Remember that assist where man put it through West Ham, put it through man's legs. This is what Shaqiri's about, you know.
The assist for Salah against West Ham, his second goal.
This is what I'm saying. Shaqiri's a baller. The only problem
is how can we forget, guys? He even scored the second goal in the Merseyside derby. How can we forget that?
Yeah, but this is what listen. You see me one, and you guys probably agree with me as well. If we're talking about, impact and whatnot, Shaqiri had it. It's just that the whole thing came down to the availability, in my opinion. And not only that, this is where I was a little bit baffled, and I want to ask you, man, a question.
Go on.
Xherdan Shaqiri's got all the talent in the world. If you actually think about it, like, as a number 10, for me, he's perfect as a number 10, rather than out wide. I just said he's got a little bit slower, but as a 10, he can ball out, right?
I think I know you're going with this.
Right, hear me now, yeah?
I think Kev's actually making the point you're about to make as well. God.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You see Harvey Elliott, he's an absolute baller, and we know what we're gonna get from Harvey. Like, but with Harvey, he's still learning his trade. You know, he's talented, right? You could arguably say Shaqiri and Elliott are kind of carbon copy of one another, especially the Shaqiri of now. Because Harvey Elliott ain't the quickest, but he's quick enough to get away from his attacker, and he's very techie with it. Very good technical ability. How is it now that Harvey Elliott's come in that he's now allowed to play in that advanced midfield role? Dare I say it, number 10. But Shaqiri was never really given that space and time to do that. Like, whenever he played more so, it was more on the wing. And it just made me think of a little bit like, imagine if we play Shaqiri in the 10 a bit more. Like, you see right now, like, even the advanced midfield, I think he played one game in a cup game where I think he played the most advanced role in the midfield. And he had a very good game. It just made me think a little bit like, Harvey Elliott, as much as all he deserves, and I'm not taking nothing away from him, I think Harvey Elliott's sensational. But I just think to myself, did Klopp really trust Shaq? Like, did he really trust him? Because if he really did, would you not have put Shaq in the number 10 a bit more rather than playing him out wide? Would you not have gone for a 4-2-3-1? That's the question I want to ask you, man. And some people are going to sit there and say, oh, maybe it doesn't work hard enough. But that may be slightly so. But look at Shaqiri for Switzerland. And maybe maybe because he's playing for his country, you tried a bit more. I don't know. Maybe he just feels that I'm representing my country. I can give a bit more. Some people are a bit like that. That went into international duty, they play a bit better than what they do at club football. But I just want to ask you, man, a question. Do you think Shaq was underutilized? And do you think as well, like, do you find it a bit not mad, but like how Harvey Elliott is allowed to be that forward number 8/number 10, but Shaqiri was never really given that chance?
Me personally, I think there's a magnitude or a few reasons. So first and foremost, I think injuries hampered him. Whenever he seemed to get into a bit of momentum, injuries you kind of hit him. His first season, if I'm not mistaken, he was out, wasn't out, but he had a problem from like February to the end of the season. This is a big chunk of the season. The next season,
they lied to us, Cal, about that as well. Do you remember?
His first season was his best. He got about 5-6 goals. You know.
Then I think when we won the Champions League and then we're winning the league, it seemed as though Klopp was very settled on what he wanted from a team. And dare I say, he was vindicated because what did we do? Like, was it 27 before we lost our first? So, and I think again in that season, Shaqiri had a few injuries as well. Last season, again, I think it was a case of the team was so decimated that we couldn't really find a blend that worked. And unfortunately, he was kind of one of the players that suffered as a result. I also think his mobility started to become a bit of a problem. I don't know if that's down to injuries or what, but I don't think Klopp necessarily liked his mobility. His pressing, I don't think Klopp was a fan of. And we've seen that a few times because Klopp used to scream at him sometimes on the sideline. Hooked him against Southampton when we were 3-0 up as well, which is one of the most weird decisions I've seen.
I think unfairly sometimes, though. So it's kind of, I think it unfair.
No, I agree. I thought that was really unfair and harsh.
He got dug out. We won a game. So it's kind of, we won a game, I remember.
Oh, yeah. And Klopp dug into him after the game.
Klopp dug him out. And I was like, bro, like, we won the game. Admittedly, if Shaqiri done something wrong, I just felt like, brother, like, speak to him when the cameras can't see.
That felt very... I know Klopp's not that type of guy, but it felt very Brendan Rodgers, Balotelli when we beat Tottenham. Very like an agenda in it. Like instead of like just letting it go,
trust it to come back to old Mario. Trust it to come back to old Mario, innit?
No, but I'm giving you an example of when we won the game and Balotelli got the winning goal. But instead of just letting it go, Brendan had to go, but he didn't do this and he didn't do that. But Brendan, he scored the winning goal, bro.
I remember that. That really frustrated me when Brendan did that. Actually,
Brendan took the piss.
Oh yeah, no, bro, that was the biggest agenda you've ever seen in your life. Honestly, that was the biggest agenda you've ever seen. Like, but I feel like Klopp was a little just on a lesser scale, as Matt is saying. Like, you're right. A few times he's digging Shaqiri out and we're winning the game, and it's like, bro, just let it go, man. Like, and if anything, maybe have a little word with him on your own. Don't tell us you're mad at him.
But there's no cameras. But you know what it looked like? It looked like a parent telling off their child. Do you remember when Shaqiri was just standing there, looking up like, was like this?
He's like, but I cleaned my room, but he didn't polish. He didn't hoover.
I don't know anything you asked for. I cleaned the basement. Taki Minamino's coming in soon. Like, Divock Origi's got new boots. I've done everything you've asked for. It's like, brother, let man live. Let him live.
No, it's true. It did come across like that.
Yeah.
It did come across like that.
But, you know.
Eros sending 1991 says Shaq is a legend in my eyes. Don't nobody tell me anything different. Gonna miss the little man.
I'm gonna miss Shaq, you know.
I'll miss him.
I'm gonna say something, but I'm gonna let me finish the whole sentence before you lot jump down my throat here. I'm not gonna miss him only because we didn't get to see the best of him, especially over the last year and a half. And the reason I'm not gonna miss him is because I want him to go somewhere and do well, and I think he's got the potential to do that at Lyon.
Fair enough.
But I've got nothing bad to say about Shaq. Like, Shaq leaves and I have not a bad word to say about him. Wish him all the best. If we ever play Lyon and he plays, obviously I don't want him to have a good game or score, but I hope he gets applauded. I hope he gets
100%,
everything.
100%.
Definitely.
He's not a legend, but he's definitely a cult hero because he was a part of the team that won the Champions League and the Premier League.
100%.
Without a fact, he's welcome back at Anfield at any time he ever won.
Bro, those 2 goals against Man United alone, and then when he done a celebration, when he was like this, bro. Listen, Shaqiri, bro, the guy's talented. It's just a shame, and I'll even say this as well. As much as I rate Lyon, dare I say it, I genuinely feel like Shaqiri could be playing for a better team than Lyon. Like, because if you do, even if it's in the Prem, bro, like let's be, and again,
I'm glad we didn't sell him to a Prem team, though. If I've got
because I think he could do some damage, bro. You're forgetting. the corners, the free kicks, bro. This man is a technical specialist, you know.
Yeah.
Like as an number 10.
Do you know what's mad, Matt? Yeah. Somebody in the chat just said, I can't remember who it was, sorry for forgetting your name. That in the year we won the league, Shaqiri got 5 goals and 6 assists in that season.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
He got 5 goals.
I'm not even gonna lie. 11 goal contributions from somebody who we don't really remember playing very often is exceptional, you know. That's actually a very high return from a guy that we're struggling to actually remember what games he played in. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he got about 13 goal contributions in his first season, the year when we got to the Champions final, but we lost.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't his first year. We signed him in the same summer.
The year we won the Champions League.
Yeah, we signed him in the same summer as Keita.
18, 19.
Sorry, the same summer as Fabinho. And we signed him the same summer as.
It was
Fabinho
the same summer as
Alisson.
Fabinho.
I thought we said the same thing. Yeah, 18, 19 is when I remember when we got.
So the season we won the Champions League, if I'm not mistaken, he got about 13 goal contributions in that season as well.
Potentially, yes. Potentially, yeah.
So he's actually not even leaving here with bad statistics at all. When you really,
he's got the best he's got the best assist ratio in the club's history. Well, not history, but since 92-93 season.
Raw. Do you know what? That's very telling, you know,
bro. It is telling, and I'll tell you this as well. Whether we'll go into it later, whether we'll get a replacement or whether Harvey has a replacement or not. The point is, Shaqiri has experience, and you see certain assists there. Sorry. For a minute, I was like, "What happened to my internet?" I was like, "Not again." I was like, "What?" That was just massively.
That was me. Do you know what? I was slightly moving my laptop, but it's touchscreen in it, so I
just wanted to go full screen and take all the glory. You know what? Now? We can all do it. We can. Like Matt show, take over. These men aren't involved anymore.
As soon as I did it, I was like, "Oh no, what have I done?"
I thought it was my internet, you know. I was like, "Oh, not again." Bro, you don't understand the fear I had for a minute. I was like, "I got to reset the router, everything." But I just quickly end on the Shaq thing. Whether we replace him directly or not is another thing. But you see the experience that he had and just the quality, bro. We can all sit there now and say Harvey Elliott's got quality, which he does, yeah. But no one can sit here right now, and say he's a more experienced or talented baller than Shaqiri right now. Because I think Harvey Elliott has the potential and he's got the swagger. But you see Shaqiri is a seasoned vet, you know. Don't even sleep on his time at Stoke as well. When it's him and Arnautovic doing double dragon every week, or Mario and Luigi, it was just them two mashing up teams when they could because they didn't have a team behind them. And not only that, you see like that assist for Jota when he put it through man's legs, bro. You see stuff like that. Beautiful. Stuff like that, bro, is just different. And I wish him all the best. And
you know,
I really do hope that he has a successful career at Lyon.
I know I'm probably saying this because we're doing our last bit of loving because like he's leaving and we are going to miss him. And I will genuinely miss him. I think it's one of them ones where when you're part of a team, even if you're not playing, we still know you're there. And when we know you're officially gone, you do get a feeling of loss. Even if he hasn't played that much, you still know he's there. You watch behind the training and you see him. You still know he's part of your team. So it does feel a little different when he officially goes, even if he didn't play very often. You still get that feeling of loss. I do anyway because I love him or whatever. But do you remember that game against Luton? Now I know the opposition was dead, but Klopp played him in a deep role and he absolutely dictated the whole game.
Bro.
Now that is just proof that even though the opposition was weaker, the ability of the man is actually versatile. And a lot of times we didn't really utilize that versatility. And for me, as you said, Matt, he deserves to go to a bigger club than Lyon. I think Lyon are a big club, so I don't want to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
I think
but
you're right.
A little bit.
But what I would say is not necessarily a bigger club, bro. Maybe a club a little more suited, like an Ajax. Because Tadic is a perfect example of someone who was at a club where we couldn't utilize his ability. And then he went to Ajax where they play ball. And their actual philosophy is to play ball. And look how amazing Tadic has been at Ajax. I think that Shaqiri at Ajax would have been utilized. They'll say, do you know what, bro? Go and use all of that technical ability you have to help us. And I think they would have found I think someone like Ajax would have been perfect for him.
I get your sentiment.
I know what you're saying.
Potentially playing in a slower more methodical team will suit him better though, because Ajax do kind of play at kind of 100 miles an hour when they get going.
But what about?
But they will play through him, Cal. So he could be the one not doing much leg work, and they could play through him. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. What, even if it's not an Ajax here, what about just a team where there's a bit more runners around him? Because don't get twisted, Shaqiri's not slow. He's just not as fast as how he used to be. He's not lightning. I won't say he was never lightning, but he was pretty quick. Now it's just more like he's got a very good burst of acceleration. However, it's a good and a bad thing that he didn't go to another Prem team, because I'll be honest with you, there's a few Prem teams that could really utilize him, like a Southampton, like a West Ham, like a Newcastle. Bro, Shaqiri in a 10 can, in my opinion, can get you about 8 goals in a Premier League season and about, say, 6 assists, maybe. I think Shaqiri, you put him in the right role as the 10 and you utilize him the best you can, and I'm telling you, he will do damage. And not only that, bro, the set pieces are just stupid. Like any set piece that Shaq takes is normally actually on a high level, you know?
Yeah.
Can't even lie.
Indeed. Going to our super chats now. So Zizi, who do you think is out next, Nat or Origi? Matt or Origi? You think Origi's next?
Yeah, they're trying. You can actively see they're trying to get.
Yeah, I think Fabrizio even said he's got offers. I think I said it on the Daily News Show. He's got offers from Germany. He didn't disclose the names, but he said he's got offers. And the latest of Nat Phillips is we are open to offers. Dare I say it? Don't be surprised if you see a deadline thing of they both leave on deadline day, or the last couple of days. I can see that happening to both of them. So,
so someone in the comments just said they've got a real point. Before we move on, let's just drop the beat for Shaq as we end that Shaq segment.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Let's do that right
now. All right. Can we just quickly speak on Origi? I don't want to obviously spend too long on it because nothing's factual in terms of his future. Obviously, we all three of us think that he's probably going to move on this summer. There's a narrative developing at the moment which I'm not too happy with, and I want to get your guys' take on it and everyone in the comments. Is it me overreacting? Am I being too emotional about it? But one thing I seem to be seeing a lot is I'm not gonna lie, I might be in that boat with you, bro. I really don't want us to sell Nat right now. But with Origi, and look, everyone knows right here, I want Origi to move on. Like, it just is what it is. But what I don't like is there's a narrative developing whereby he should almost just sit back and take any offer he gets just so he leaves. And it's almost becoming a thing where this transfer window or lack of players coming in is actually being blamed on Shaqiri and Origi, which I'm not a fan of. And let's be honest, we could have still signed 2 non-homegrown players with Origi and Shaqiri here. Like, yes, it would have been awkward to leave them out of the team, but what I don't like is the fact of I'm seeing loads of people saying it's his fault why no one's coming in. Like, it's not his fault. He's honoring his contract. Don't we as football fans sit here and moan when a player doesn't honor their contract, and now we're moaning when a player is honoring his contract? And I'm not being funny. He knows the club want him to leave. He probably wants to leave as well. But at the same time, he shouldn't have to just be like, well, who's got the biggest offer? Yeah, I'll go there. Just no, it shouldn't really work like that. He's a human being at the end of the day. And if he doesn't want to go to a certain club, I personally don't think he should have to.
100%, Carl. And I think Origi's the number one person. I know everyone's going to go, hey, Drift goes. Origi's the number one person who knows what it's like to have a horrible experience like that, because he was sent off to Wolfsburg and he didn't want to go. And he had a terrible year. And when he came back, he was probably so grateful to just be back. And that was why he put his head down and he worked and he made his way back into the team and he helped us. So he's the one who knows. But this time there won't be no going back. He won't be alone and he's just waiting for the year to end. That will be his career from now on. So, of course, he's the number one, like once bitten, twice shy. He is definitely not going to be thinking, oh, yeah, I'll just go wherever I want to suit Liverpool and help them with their ideas. He's going to be like, nah. And you know what? He speaks immaculate English. He seems to have been his most happy in England. I think he wants a Prem team. I do. Like, he's played in France and he was kind of okay, but at the same time, they disrespected him. He went to Germany, didn't have a good time. I think England is where he likes. You know what's mad? I know I shouldn't want him to go and help other people because it should be about Liverpool, but as you lot know, I want him to do nothing but bat it up when he goes. I was watching West Ham and I was thinking, you know what? I actually think that he would, that Moyes would get a good tune out of Origi and play him up front with, what's his name? You know, I really do. I think Antonio, like the way he did with Lingard. I think if he got Origi to be the focal point and just said to Antonio, because you've got a bit more like legs and kind of thing. If you play that Lingard role where you play a little bit further back and then Origi can just be a target man, I think West Ham can actually get a proper tune out of Origi. And there was one or two other Prem teams I was looking at and thinking, do you know what? If that team just like realized that Origi is a talent and took a chance on him and gave us 10 mil or whatever it is we want, he could really be effective for that club. Like, really, like, you see Aston Villa, for example. I'm not even joking. Bin Ollie Watkins, yeah, to the bench. I know they can't because they spent all that money. And then play Ings and Origi. Look, see things like that. For me, that's the type of team that could get the best out of him. I don't know, man. I just feel like he wants to stay in the Prem. I think he wants to stay in the Premier League.
Look, and again, Kev, I think you know me well enough to know now. I'm not going to dig you out, Kev, but I do want to have someone who thinks on the opposite side and sort of have a counteraction and a sort of back and forth as such here. But you say Origi has to learn from his previous loans in France and Germany. It's a short career. He can't waste 2 years of it because he feels like he deserves to play X, Y, and Z club. That is very true. I do agree with that. Like, and again, this is where it comes back to Origi and his agent as well. They should be able to have factored in some sort of a situation where they know what's going to happen next. They haven't, but at the same time, sometimes it's not as easy as again, I'm speaking like a professional footballer. I'm not, obviously. I don't think it's as easy as I'd love to play for that club. Go and speak to that club. I know they'll put in an offer for me. I think Origi's stock is at an all-time low at the moment. It genuinely is. But at the same time, teams, because they know our model and they know how we operate and they know how, let's be honest, we have ripped teams off with the likes of Solanke, for example. Teams aren't going to be in a hurry to bid. They're probably going to leave it as late in the window as possible to try and get someone like Origi, hoping that we sell him just to try and get him off the books. And I think that's where it's coming down to. Red Jabby, Divi would be great at Brighton. Do you know what? I was watching them the other day. We were all watching them the other day, innit?
This is the other team I was thinking. But more pay up front.
No, but I get you. And I get because they play good football as well. And obviously, we were kind of watching them because we wanted to watch Basuma, innit? But we were watching them and Brighton play good football. But here's the thing, though. This is the killer. Is Origi going to want to go to Brighton, who could potentially be in a relegation battle this season after being at Liverpool and fighting for honours?
Yeah, that is true.
And that's the dilemma, because to leave Liverpool is bloody difficult. We are Liverpool lifelong fans. Some of these players come in and become Liverpool fans. I'll be honest. If I'm at Liverpool and someone tells me, Cal, I think your time's up, I'm doing absolutely everything that I can do to stay at Liverpool. That's me being real with you. Even if someone said you're playing for the under 23s, I'd be like, yeah, that can run, I'd do that for a season. I really would. And maybe I'm speaking like this because I'm not a professional footballer, but I genuinely I wouldn't want to leave Liverpool.
Obviously you're speaking as I love Liverpool more than anything. So I'm with you. I'm not leaving Liverpool.
My wife's watching, Drift. You really want me sleeping on the couch tonight, innit?
Other than the family, obviously, the little one's gonna miss you. But I fully get you, bro. Like I know what you mean. Like I'll be the same. I'll be like until the last minute of the last. It's like a hotel checkout. When if you check out an hour early, you feel like you've wasted an hour.
Yeah.
You know them ones. Hold on, why are we going already? We've still got another hour, but we'll be sitting there doing nothing. So, we've got another hour. That'll be me with my contract for Liverpool until the last minute and I'll still be the one standing outside looking at it at the end, like, can't believe I've got to go. They'll be like, you ain't got a contract anymore. You're actually trespassing now.
It's true. It's true. I'd be like that. I would be like that. Oh boy, poor Divock. We'll see
Man,
where
that
it goes.
rap
though.
in the building. Big up, bro. Big up,
Indeed,
man.
shout out to
big up
Rack as
yourself.
always. Thank you very, very much. Really, as I keep on
Trust
saying
me.
it, but I'm not even just saying it. We are genuinely humbled that you would decide to donate that amount of money. So thank you very much. And we're humbled that everyone donates to the channel. So thank you very much. Troy M. What Origi has done for us, if he chooses not to go, he gets to stay. We give him a contract. We expect players to honor their contracts. Can't fault them when they do it.
Bang on. Bang on.
I agree with the second part. I don't. I do think he needs to move on. That's me being honest. I do think he needs to move on. And I think Kev said it from a professional standpoint as well, with him wanting to get back in the Belgium setup, etc. I think he should be looking to move on as well. But it needs to be the right move as well.
I believe so. I think for Origi, it's got to be what's best for him as well, not just because here's the thing, as you said it best, it's not just about what the club wants, it's about what's best for his career.
Yeah.
I think he's 26 now, so he's going to be thinking, I want to go to a club that's not fighting for relegation. I want to go to a club that's ambitious. And even though there's a few teams that are out there that probably meet that criteria, a lot of teams are not willing to spend a lot of money. So
yeah,
it is kind of hard. Do you know what I mean? We can't just think that also. Sorry, just quickly, we can't just think as well, that Origi should just jump at the offer and Liverpool, and we don't even know what's going behind the scenes, because I saw a lot of people, as you said, being like, "Oh, Origi should get out of the club." It's like,
I don't like that.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you may think he needs to leave because we can upgrade on him, but to just be like, yeah, just dash him out and I don't care what happens to him, that's disingenuous, because at the end of the day, Divock Origi, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had a Champions League, medal. Let's not forget about that. Man scored a brace, and whether you say someone else could have scored it, maybe, but they didn't. It was Divock Origi that came to the forefront. So you got to give man his respect. And one other thing as well, just to leave on this note, even though it kind of does slightly segue, but not, these men don't know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, there's some little bit of hold
it until we read.
Because I was going to say, let's just finish with the Origi stuff.
Hold it.
Someone just made a very good point in the comments. So I can't remember who it was. So I keep forgetting people's names.
Mbappe.
But first of all, I think Hustle Hooten. Is it Hustle Hooten? Is that how you pronounce it?
There goes that
Southampton. Yeah.
So is it Hustle Hooten, isn't it? That's how you pronounce it. I think he's got a good pedigree of getting a tune out of strikers. I think maybe if he followed Danny Ings' thing and went Southampton, he could probably get Ings back on good ways. And someone just made a very good point. I can't remember who it is. I've lost it. Yeah, here it is. Yo, imagine if Stevie took him up to Scotland. Origi would annihilate the Scottish League. He would actually annihilate the Scottish League. You know what? That is actually where he should go.
But can they afford him though?
Let's give him a loan there. Let's help Stevie out and let's loan him there then.
That doesn't help us though.
Yeah, but it's about honouring the man and at least doing something that's right for him instead of always thinking about the club. Because as we've just said, the man's given a lot to the club. And if they're gonna make man waste his career sitting in the under 23s, if no one's willing to give the 15 mil they value him at, I would rather he was on loan playing football.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because think about it, if he doesn't go, he's just sitting on the bench eating wages, doing nothing for another year.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It would be best if he went out on loan. At least Rangers will pay his wages.
Yeah, very true. Liam Kenny says, like Origi, Shaq's had some legendary moments that we'll remember and cherish, but it's now time to move on. Let's see who we take. Let's see now who will take the 23 suggestions. Who do you reckon will take that number 23 shirt?
So where, sorry?
Number at the club still is Kara's number.
The number 20, the number 23
shirt. Oh,
shirt.
23. Who? Oh,
it's Kara's number. It's a legendary number still.
Yeah.
Give it to Harvey.
23.
I actually can't think off the top of my head.
Right now? Or, do you mean right now, or in terms of bringing someone in to take the number?
No, just like with it being, I mean, I don't know if you lot agree, but I think it's a legendary number being Carragher's number. So I think it is an important number in Liverpool history. Maybe not to anyone else, but in Liverpool history, I think 23 is a legendary number.
I'd give it to a new signing.
I'd give it to Harvey. He's the future. I'd give it to Elliot.
I'd give it to a new signing.
Yeah. Bogdan says,
personally.
RMC Sport Tier 1, a Premier League club to make an offer for Kylian Mbappe. We're coming back to that. We are coming back to that. Bear with us one sec. Mr. Dare I say it says, we need a fab backup more than a central midfielder. Tuchemi, who plays in France for 25 mil. We were speaking about this. Basuma is the one I really want.
I want him so much.
Pause.
He's such a baller, Mike.
Pause.
Oh, yeah, pause. Come on, man.
Pause.
Oh,
Pause.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
We want him, but
anyway.
Quad Duke says one loan. Ings wasn't happy. Just playing football. Yeah, it's another point as well.
Ings had to go where he got first team football.
Yeah,
Origi wants first team football like, as well. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
James, shout out to James Anderson. Peace, my G's. Drifty literally took the words out of my mouth with Origi to West Ham. He'd be fired for them. Trust me. Hit the likes, people. Yes, people. Indeed. Please hit the like button. Got over 600 of you watching. Please get us up to 500 likes.
Trust me.
It costs you absolutely nothing.
We're there.
Nothing.
We're there.
Think I missed a super chat from 1975 Jamrock.
Yeah, I've gone back trying to find it. I
think I can remember it. I think it was along the lines of you can't please all fans. Some fans will moan that we're doing business. Some will also moan that we should have kept the player, and some will moan about fees of players being too low, which is spot on. I include myself in this. We as fans can be very fickle sometimes. And again, I include myself in this because there are some days where I'm like, we should be doing this. Other days where I'm like, no, we should be doing that. And I just think I can have these opinions and no one slates me for them. Whereas Klopp, Edwards and FSG and all that can make a decision and they could get slated for a lifetime. So it is a bit of an unenviable position to be in.
Because football's emotions, Cal. And if life has taught you anything, is no one ever says what they truly feel, or nobody feels the same tomorrow as they did today when emotions are involved. It's just a fact. That's why emotions are the most unstable kind of feeling or whatever there is, isn't it? Because it can change from 1 minute to the next. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Very true. All right. Matt. Mr. Matt. You wanted to speak about something. You wanted to speak about somebody.
Matt, please don't. Please don't.
Don't
do it, Matt. Don't do it.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
By the way, Cal, get some.
Let me take time. Oh no, wrong person. Oh no. Oh no, wrong person.
That wasn't even me this time.
Oh.
I was trying to waste the OJ.
Listen. All right. Let me set the scene.
I can't even get blamed for that one.
I'm gonna set the scene. People, right? So far, RMC, that's right. Who are in France, sorry. They have said so far, Kylian Mbappe looks closer than ever to leave PSG. Real Madrid haven't made a move just yet. They're still waiting. Mbappe does look like he's turned down a new deal. Not only that, they mention an unnamed English side has made an attempt to get Kylian Mbappe or showed the most interest. An unnamed English side. Now, I'm going to say this. It might not be Liverpool, but I will say this, though. Does Michael Edwards move in silence? Yes or no? I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to get you something as well, people. Trust me. I'm going to get you something.
I'm going to ask you I'm not asking you a question. I'm going to get straight to the point.
Ask me. Yeah, go on. Ask me.
Is Liverpool Football Club signing Mbappe this summer?
Hell no. Do me a favor, please.
Get out of here, man.
Hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. Let me ask you like this. Man, you haven't
answered my question, bro.
Let me ask you something. When you, man, gave up and said we weren't getting Thiago, who was the one that said we're still getting Thiago?
No, you did.
Who had the belief
No, you did. You
That
did.
doesn't mean say we're gonna get Mbappe, but I'll say this though.
But we also had the belief that we'd get a centre back the 1st of January as
Yeah,
well.
I
bro.
know, but we got Ibra a year later,
And
so
the
you know we
and the
still
third,
move.
and the
No,
fourth,
no.
and the
All
fifth.
listen, let me land, because this plane right now has got bare
And the
turbulence.
20th,
You man are putting bare
21st,
turbulence on
and the
my plane. I
25th.
don't like it. Yeah,
That's because you're drunk
Hear
at the
this.
wheel, Matt, right now.
I'm not drunk at the wheel. Let me land. Let me land.
Man's flipping on the cars. I can drive. I can,
You're-
you know, get in
You
the car,
people,
man.
you
Like,
see
give me the
these
keys,
two
man.
here,
You're
yeah?
Denzel from
If we
Flight at the
ever
moment.
sign
Give me the
Mbappe, I
keys,
swear
bro.
down,
Give me the keys.
it will not be allowed on stream ever again. I swear to you. If we sign Mbappe, these men are gone from Kopish, you know. I swear to you.
You know
I will
what?
write
You
it
know
on
who
my
Matt is
James.
right now, Cal? Matt's
Denzel from
Denzel
Flight.
after
Yeah.
the Russians and shot up the whip, blood, and he's
I'll
write
man
it
is
on my
staggering
James,
out
blood.
the whip,
He's
bro. Like,
Denzel in flight. He's Denzel in flight, bro.
Nah, listen. All jokes aside, I say this. Yeah. When it comes to killing Mbappe, do I think we're actually gonna sign him? Nah, I don't. But I do find it kind of interesting that they said an unnamed side. I still think it's probably City because they can't get Kane, so it probably is them.
they're the only ones who can afford him.
But at the same time as well, I think Mbappe does look ever closer to leaving. I don't think he's gonna sign a new deal no matter what they put on that table. So whether he leaves this summer or next summer, I just know that. Well, I just think he wants to leave. Do I think Liverpool have a chance? I think we have a slight chance, like slightest of slightest. We're talking like 5%, 10%. Like, if I'm being genuinely honest,
The only,
Genuinely.
you know
and
that
that's me
5%.
being so real.
That 5% is just Mbappe wishing that Klopp was Real Madrid manager, because I
I
know
think-
Mbappe wants to play for Klopp. That's it. That's the only reason there's a 5% chance, is because Mbappe wants to play for Klopp. Other than that, that's it. Like,
No,
oh yeah, and he uses Liverpool on FIFA. That's it. That's the only reason why we have a 5%.
Matt, remember we sat here, we were certain that Werner was going to sign as well, bro.
No, I hear you. That Werner thing. If there's one thing you should learn, is that no matter how much work you put in,
How much twerk the other person
how much
does.
twerking you're putting in all there, buying all the drinks,
It was just
chatting
a
at the
dance.
bar,
It was just
leaving
a
the
dance.
number. The person says to you, "Now I'm gonna call you 100%. See you on
She's got a
Monday
man.
on
She's
my
got a
break. I'm
man.
gonna call you. Just know that you're still never gonna get that phone call." But
Werner
no,
was picking up stuff in front of us on purpose, all sorts, bro.
But at the end of the day, we looked at it and said, listen, all right, fair enough. All of that flirting didn't happen, but you want to know something? We've got something better. Because here's the joke. As much as I wanted Werner, more so than you guys here, so far, Werner has done not what he was supposed to do, and Jota's taken it to a new level. So everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, for real.
I'm asking this because I more want to know rather than I'm asking like I know. Has a big money signing, big, humongous level of player transfer ever happened right at the end of a window?
Well, Torres, innit?
Yeah.
And Andy Carroll, unfortunately.
Because I'm trying to think about a level of
Robinho, Ozil.
Did that happen right at the end of the window?
Yeah, Robinho, Ozil, Berbatov. There's been a few. A few.
Yeah. Because I was trying to remember, because normally, a deal this humongous, it takes so long, it won't get done at the end. There'll be so much planning in place, it will have got done way before you get to the end. Like,
Imagine, you legend. How did I forget about that one? Oh boy. 1975 Jamrock said, did you watch the race? Move your blood clot me. Yes. I watched the race.
Oh boy.
That was too funny, man. That was too
hilarious. Couple super chats here. 975 Jamrock also says we need 3 players. Would love Basuma, Saul, and Vlahovic.
We're getting 3? For what?
But he said we need 3. I actually agree with that. I do think we need 3 players.
I don't know if I'll say we need Saul and Basuma. It would be amazing, but do we need both? I don't think we need both.
So me personally, I think we could do with a Basuma, Vlahovic, and a another forwards or an attacking midfielder, an out-and-out attacking midfielder.
I'd go wide forward, Cal.
So would I. If I had to choose between the two, I'd go wide forward as well.
Oh my day. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I got. Hold on. Sorry to cut you guys. I've got breaking news, and I'm being dead for real. No word of lie. Man ain't gonna laugh. Like, I'm being dead for real. Breaking news. I've got footage of Michael Edwards offering 60 mil and Origi for Mbappe.
You know how much I thought that Matt was being serious.
So did I.
Imagine if Michael Edwards at the PSG
Edwards would do something like that.
Yo, brother, Kylian is a world-class talent. But we know this. But we got one of our own. He's only 26. He helped us with.
You know what? The irony of that is, I hope we ain't got the copyright police coming after us for the Kanye over.
No, we should be calm. As far as I'm aware, we should be calm.
MA says, breaking news: Chelsea loan move for Saul. Sorry,
I've seen it already. I saw Fabrizio.
I heard along with an obligation, isn't it? Apparently,
we'll see.
Apparently, even Liverpool were trying to get a loan with an obligation. Apparently, to save us money for this summer and spend it next.
Fair dues. A-Spec says, I thought Max breaking news was about Pyman Dembele when he put Cal full screen. Big up Kopish battle. You got a cheek, A-Spec. Well played though, A-Spec. Well played.
Bro.
To be honest, because I ain't got my normal trim, I think the Dembele stuff's calmed down recently. But yeah, I still look at him sometimes. I think, I wonder if my dad did do a thing in France still. But I guess I'll never know. Troy M says, please don't say the M name, not happening. But if it does, Jamrock and only Jamrock gets to sell the FSG in shirts. Yeah, Jamrock's gonna be selling them hard. We will never hear the end of it from Jamrock.
If Liverpool sign Mbappe, we will give Jamrock his own show. How about that?
Yeah. You'll just see Jamrock and be like, you lot still doubt me, do you? Out of nowhere, you'll just see certain man roll up and go, they didn't believe us, did they? Oh, Jamrock. Kylian Mbappe at Anfield. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
You gotta love it.
You gotta love it. Y'all didn't believe me. Matt, Cal, Drifty, they all doubted the boy. But the boy is a man, and I make man moves. Mbappe, Jota, Salah, Main, up top. We unstoppable, baby. LeBron, you know what I'm gonna ask you to do, LeBron. Yeah, get the jet. Jamrock, we gonna talk soon. You sell them shirts, baby.
I said Sadio Main. No, I'm done.
Yeah, Jamrock. If we do get Mbappe, I will never have. None of us here can really doubt Jamrock again. Like,
no, bro. If we get Mbappe, I'm gonna be real. Like, I think Liverpool Football Club.
Can we stop doing this to ourselves, guys?
No, I'm not. No, I've completely. I've made peace with it. Matt, I don't think you fully have.
I will never make peace with it until I see Mbappe Liverpool. I will listen.
You're with Mbappe how I am with Neto. Like,
yeah, I'm not letting it go until it's over. Until it's over. Until it's over, it's over. Until it's not over, it's not over. Innit? No, I'm not having it because man's at
Jamie said, was that
PSG.
John
You don't
Olinda
want to
speech?
sign, bro. Do you know what the report says as well? I forgot to say. They were RMC was saying PSG want Richarlison as the
Why?
replacement
What?
because Neymar's his
I
boy.
don't
No,
get
because
why
Neymar's his
everybody's.
boy.
Oh, he's a good player, but he's not this good.
Neymar's
Like,
his boy. No, but we don't care, bro. Imagine this though. We got Mbappe and PSG take Richarlison, who plays for Everton, so we'll never
I
see him
don't
again
care
anyway.
about Everton. I'm just
Who
confused.
cares?
Barcelona went hard for him last year and offered 60 million that Everton rejected, and now PSG want him. He's good, but he's not good enough for all these elite teams to be chasing after him.
Dead, man. Richarlison's dead.
Why are people
Well, I
coming at
get
me?
it,
Because
man.
I think we have a 2% chance of getting Mbappe.
No,
Marcus Barnes,
Mark-
shut your mouth. No, I'm joking. Shut your mouth, blood.
Marcus Barnes says, no disrespect, Matt, but you need to give your head a wobble if you think we will have 100 mil plus waiting inside Mbappe this year.
Do you know what I say to you,
said
Marcus
not-
Barnes?
He said, not a cat in hell's chance, bro.
Man said, give your head a wobble, you know.
Dashboard,
You know-
on the dashboard.
Like, Marcus Barnes, you see you, yeah? You see you. Your name is too close to flipping. What's his name? Who's that Barnes brother that plays for Burnley?
Ashley.
What's it? Ashley. Can't rate that with a surname like Barnes. Get out of here. You see you.
Remember, there's a certain Barnes that slaps everyone, bro. Careful
Yeah,
now.
he's
Careful.
different, but
Yeah,
he's
don't
gonna
have
be.
to-
He's
don't
gonna
bring-
be funny anyway. I can't. He's gonna be.
The
funny,
last
though.
time you lot chat wicked about Burnley, Island Dirt has come out, so be careful, you man, innit?
This Ashley
Be
Barnes
care-
regen,
be care-
I'm not having it. These
be
Marcus
careful,
Barnes,
Man just
Ashley
put Matt
Barnes.
on the dashboard, you know, like.
this regen. You know what? You see these man here, yeah. You see when we sign, these men are getting cut out tonight. I swear to God. Go on, Cal. Say what you're gonna say. I'm putting you on blast. Go on.
I will be real with you. I would take a forfeit if we sign Mbappe.
And what's the forfeit?
No, I want to hear if you're going to take a forfeit as well. If we do
Yep.
sign, if we don't sign Mbappe, you got to take a forfeit as well.
No,
I
but
tell you,
that's a bit too
I tell you
extreme. Now,
what.
can't say we're gonna sign him. That's extreme, though. So hold on. You want me?
I said,
So you want me to? Do you want me to say definitively that we're gonna? But I never said that though.
I'll
saying-
tell you now. If we sign Mbappe for 2 weeks in a row, I will George Jefferson it.
No. Do you know what? If we sign Mbappe, Cal has
For
to
2
beat
weeks in
everything.
a row, I will
If we,
George
if we
Jefferson.
sign everything, Cal has to big everything. So head top gone. And that little 50-cent tash that he has to go with it. Yeah, you
What the
brother.
joke? What the joke? I got to get rid of the
Joke.
joke.
And you see me, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is where it comes techie.
No hats, caps, woolies, or do-rags for 2 weeks, Matt, if we sign Mbappe.
No, I'll tell you this. If we actually sign Mbappe, no word of a lie, I'll actually just wear no hat for 2 weeks, as you said. No hat.
But no do-rags, no woolly
No
cap,
do-rag,
no woolly
if
hat,
we
no
sign
nothing,
him,
bro.
bro,
No
if we sign Mbappe, I don't even care, you know?
I want to
don't
be
even
able
care.
to see the steam coming off the top
I
of
want
your
to see
head.
the
That's
scout
fine.
breathe.
Do you know
bro.
why? Do you know why? Cal, you see you, yeah? Man, talk about scout breathe.
I want to see the scout.
Where's your beard game? Where's your
I tell
oil?
you
Where's
what,
your beard
I tell you-
oil? Let me rub this in a bit.
If we do get Mbappe, I'm not gonna bick it, but I'll do something mad. I will
No,
do
no,
something mad.
Bro,
I
no, I
can't
think we
pick
all
it, bro.
will. No, bro, I know you're not, but I'll be real though. If we was to sign Mbappe, I think we should all do something a bit wild. Because, bro, let's
Bro,
be real.
George
No one,
Jefferson is wild, bro.
That
no,
is
of course,
wild,
of
bro.
course. No, that is mad wild. I can't even lie, bro. That is mad wild.
I'll even give you the walk as well.
I don't know. What can I do?
If
don't
we
know
sign
what I can
Mbappe,
do.
I'm not wearing no hat. I don't even know. I might even dye my beard. I'll just do something. I don't know, innit?
But here's the wickedest thing. This is all hypotheticals because we ain't never signing Mbappe. So
Well, hypotheticals for me in you drift. For Matt, it might not be.
you think there's a slight chance?
I think there's a 2%.
Cal,
Yeah,
you're
100%.
falling
said-
into the match trap,
No,
bro. You're
hold on,
falling
hold on,
into the match trap.
Matt, 10 minutes ago, you said 5%, bro.
I said 2. I said 2. When Pep went twice. Bro, I said 2%.
Earlier in
didn't say
earlier,
five.
you said 5%, bro.
Did I? My bad.
Yeah, bro.
Must be my earphones are going a bit funny. Still, crackly. So Why someone said my beard has to go? You crazy? This is working.
I made you a mohawk. I made you a Mr. T mohawk.
And the missus has to shave it on camera.
No. The missus ain't shaved my hair, bro. I ain't going through divorce.
Bro, listen.
bro. I can't put
Don't worry, man. We're not signing Mbappe. But here's the thing, though. I know it's about the unnamed English side, and I don't think it is us. However, obviously it's bigger than the Thiago thing because it's Mbappe. But I do remember thinking to myself, like, have we actually got a chance of getting Thiago even at this fee? And we were sitting there as like a lot of us were like, we got no chance. It is different because I think the stakes are even higher because we're talking about someone who hasn't even come into their prime yet, whereas Thiago was already in his prime, and obviously things fell into place, like what you've said. Like it's about the value as well, so that made it a lot easier.
It was all money, Matt. It was all.
But
money.
We can't not sit here though and go. Mbappe's been twerking for us as well as Real Madrid. Like he's been doing bare twerking. The interviews where he's speaking our name, playing on FIFA, speaking to like. There's so many things where he's basically telling Liverpool, right, like if you man wanted to get me, even if it's for 3 to 4 years, I'm not gonna sign my career away because I still want to play for Real Madrid. Now's the best time to get me. I'm not gonna front. I think as Liverpool fans, and we deserve the best in the world. If Mbappe does go to Real Madrid next season on a free, I do think we should feel even more disappointed because that means we would have had a bigger chance because there would have been no fee involved and it would have just been about wages. And that for me,
that was a big flirt, Matt. You're right. I mean, and again, as I said, it's financial.
Yeah,
Thiago was never going to financially cripple the club. That's why there was still a possibility it could be real.
Of course,
whereas Mbappe does. But you're right. Last year, we just won the Premier League. We were back-to-back European and Premier League champions. They spoke to Mbappe at the awards or whatever the thing was, and he was like, yeah. When I'm playing FIFA, I use Liverpool. I'm not gonna lie, that is a flirt. He did bend over for a second there. Still,
he did.
But he didn't need to say that. He didn't need to say that. That was a flirt, and I actually watched him do it.
But he's been bending over for time. It means nothing. We've seen this.
No, do you know what? No, I wouldn't say nothing.
The Mal, Connor Plianka.
No.
People have been bending over in front of us for time.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not saying that.
And we just turn the other way and go, no, I can't look.
No, but what I'm saying is, though, his ultimate game is to go Real Madrid. But he's also saying, you could listen, if I can't get my first choice, you man can be my second. That's what he's saying, you know.
The only thing about Mbappe that I see happening realistically is Real Madrid get him for free because no one can afford him, but everybody's willing to wait with him only being 22 to just get him next year for free. That's what I think.
But here's the thing. Let's be real. Let's just be real. And Drift, listen. Why can we not afford Mbappe if he's on a free? Tell me why.
There should be no excuse.
But this is what I'm saying. So there should be. You see when you see reports, and I'm not because I don't want to
break innit?
No, but I'm just saying. You see when you see reports like, the wage, all this stuff. Bro, he's killing Mbappe. He's a generational talent. Like,
you know?
Bro, what I'm saying is this: if he's on a free, you give him what he needs. In my opinion. What did Jamie say?
I'll bring it up. Let me read this super chat. I'll bring it up. Troy M says, "If Mbappe, oh, you seen it?" Jamie's kills.
Jamie's back.
Troy M says, "If Mbappe arrives at Liverpool, what forfeit will Drift and Cal have to do? Matt, set the stakes now."
If we sign Mbappe for a month, Drift can't wear no hat and he's got to shave his beard nearly every day. So he's clean shaven like a flipping Cadbury's cream egg. And Cal,
took away my hat and my beard.
You're not having nothing. You're gonna look like a Wii cat. Remember when you had to build the cat on Nintendo Wii? Where you just
trying to make me look like Humpty.
You just got the eyes, nose, and the mouth. And Cal, you've got to bick it, and you've got to take away the Joe goatee.
Man, I can't bick it, bruv. I do a lot of camera facing stuff at work, bruv.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. So you man should be cool. So why don't we just agree on it anyway?
Yeah, that's why I'm cool with it.
You guys cool with it then? You man are cool with it, yeah? Because you know it's not gonna happen, innit? You see, Cal,
I'm not gonna.
No, why are you trying to rebut?
No,
Yeah,
you
go
called
on,
my
go on.
bluff, bro. You called my bluff. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not gonna. I don't know.
It's not on it, you know. I can tell. You know what? I'm looking Cal. Yeah, Cal knows I'm looking.
I'm not
at
a
him.
bad man like that. I'll be real with you, bro. I ain't got sick cards, bro. I ain't. I'll fold, innit? I'll fold.
When I saw Jiff, Jiff was like, no, I'm doing it. I was thinking, let me see what Cal's on now.
I'm not on it, bro.
I will 100% shave my beard every day and not wear a hat if we sign him back.
For 2 weeks.
If this
For
was the
2
beginning
weeks,
of lockdown,
100%.
if this was the
Yeah.
beginning of lockdown, I'd do it. But now we're out of lockdown and I'm having to do stuff at work and all. I can't, man. I can't.
Yeah, but Cal, we're not getting
No,
it.
but Cal,
Listen,
you know we're not getting him though, bro.
We're not
You know
getting
we're
him,
not
though.
getting
No,
him.
but I also know God sometimes like to play little laughs and jokes with me, innit? So he might do it just for banter, innit? Like the big man.
Yeah, but bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We won't be laughing at you if we've got Mbappe. We'll be celebrating with you, bro.
that's what I was gonna say. No one would care. I'm gonna be so
the rest
honest,
of the-
bro.
No, the rest of the
No, they
fan
wouldn't
base,
care, bro. We got
you've
Mbappe.
not
They
seen
would
me
not
bicked,
care.
bruv. Like, I ain't got the face or the head shape to be bicked. Like it would be bad. It would be really bad. And no,
Cal, you
beard as
don't know
well,
until
bruv.
it happens, bro.
Drift. I will look like an off-shaped Malteser, bro.
You know the wickedest thing, yeah? I've seen Cal acting like I haven't seen pictures of Cal when Cal was at school and had like a 0.5 on top. That's almost bald.
But
Like,
I was slim then. I had a slim face. But
no, you were almost bald, bro. Come on.
When you melt a Malteser and then you put it back in the fridge and it's not the right shape. that's what I'll look like, bro. That is exactly what I look like. I don't need that.
Oh,
And what if it don't grow back?
no, but Cal, we're not getting Mbappe. So why are you even worrying?
Nah, Matt. Look, Matt, you pulled my bluff in it, and I'm not on it, bro. I just said it straight. I ain't on it. You won.
No. All right.
You won. I'm not even gonna. I can't even give you no smoke now when we don't sign him. You called my bluff, bro. You called my bluff.
You know what's so mad? Imagine though, like you said, yeah, and then like tomorrow we just see breaking yellow banner, and you're like, what?
You're gonna see me crying in the mirror, bro. Just scraping it back, bro.
I'm not even joking. If I saw the banner breaking news, I would call Matt on FaceTime and be like, yeah, but what else did you say? Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, if we sign Mbappe, we would go mad. Even I would do something, and I would even forfeit. Bro, if we signed Mbappe, and you also imagine this though, just quickly, just to end this segment as well. Imagine though, all jokes aside, as Liverpool fans, for us getting Mbappe will be like the biggest thing ever, like arguably in our history, or one of the biggest things in our history. To a club like Man City, if they was to get him, dare I say, it'll be normal. And this is where I think a lot of Liverpool. Yeah, but this is why I think Liverpool fans are hurt and disappointed when we say things like, right, like, we respect FSG, but when it comes to, getting the big players, we never really get, confident that's ever going to happen. Now, we got one with Thiago, but again, it was circumstances. But as you said, it hurts when you're such a big of a club, and when these names like Messi became available and Mbappe potentially becoming available, you can't really get involved in a race. So all the Twitter talk when you got Man City talking about Kane and all that, it kind of hurts, I can't lie, as a Liverpool fan, when you kind of just have to sit back and you just can't get involved, bro. Like, that hurts. Like,
Matt,
we're Liverpool. We've had the great strikers and midfielders of all time. Sorry, just quickly.
Yeah.
Salah, Owen, Torres, Suarez, Barnes, Gerrard, Keegan, McManaman, Dalglish. But the list goes on. Like, there's so many amazing players that we've had at the club, whether they started with Liverpool or they came to Liverpool. For me, Salah, Mane, Bobby, Firmino. But yeah, there's a few. But all jokes aside, like, we've been blessed with it. And it's like, one's available, and you're telling me we can't even be involved in any talks. You're telling me, like, there's just no chance. You're telling me things about wage structure and people being unhappy. Bro, football is football. A business is a business. Football and business coexist now, right? Here's the thing. When other teams sign other players, no one talks about, their player's going to be unhappy. This person has to watch out. But only us have we got to worry about it. Bro, we're the only club that probably worries about agents' fees. We're the only club that worries about wages. I cannot lie. Can't lie. Sorry
and
about
you
my
know
rant,
what,
bro.
the thing that annoys me
Bit
more than
frustrating.
you are so bang on, bro. But I think the thing that frustrates me more than anything about what you're saying is when it's a foreign player, not to make it a foreign English thing or anything like that, but when it's a foreign player, there's a part of me that slightly will always understand. There's always going to be a part of me that will slightly understand. We big up England and whatnot because we're English and we feel a bit stronger by it. And that's that kind of patriotism or whatever you want to call it kicking in. And we have to understand foreigners always feel like that. So if Mbappe wants to go Real Madrid, that's just because it's only in England would we think don't go Real Madrid, go to an English club or whatever. But what hurts me, bro, is that Kane and Grealish were two names we couldn't be involved in either. And they're English, they're homegrown, they're here. They're not the type of players where it should be out of this world to imagine that player playing for your club or you being able to go and get that player. And we're still not involved. So you're so bang on with what you're saying. So the Haalands, the Messis, the Mbappes, I get it a bit. We should be in there, but I get it. But with the Grealishes and the Kanes, the fact that we can't even get involved in those ones, that really irritates me. Like, that irritates me differently, bro. Because you see Harry Kane, you lot know already. My stance still remains. Of every single player in the world we could buy in terms of a striker, he is the one I want. He is the one that we should have gone. And I know the money's dumb and Levy's being an idiot. But the fact is, we didn't even think about getting involved. We didn't even think about getting involved.
We weren't even
Harry Kane should be able to come and play for Liverpool Football Club.
Of course.
Simple.
But again, you know, we're just not involved.
I've got nothing more to add to that. As I said, the sooner you guys make peace with it, the better you'll find life.
No, but no. What you're saying is true. No. What you're saying is true, yeah. But no, when you do
you know what it is? What just happened just there? You know when you have an argument with your missus, and you have a rant, and she just goes, "You do you," and you're like, "What?" I'm not done yet.
When she tries to end the conversation, you just do you. What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean, though? What do you mean, me do me? What does that mean? What we together then? Well, we're not together then. What does that really mean, though? What are you saying? That's foolishness. No, we're not done.
That's what.
And you don't know I'm not actually allowed to do me, because if I do me, then you're gonna have a problem.
It is. You don't want me to do me anyway. Don't make no sense. We're having a conversation, blood. All right. What's all these spammers on the real though? What's all these spammers? You lot are trying
to getting bigger as a channel, innit? That's the way I look at it.
No, but I don't even know if that's a spam. I actually think that's Matisse in the building.
No, it's not Matisse.
It's not, because I've seen Lee Gunner, I've seen Saeed. They will not just put S and that's it. And
if it's happening a lot, then cool.
Yeah, but look, it's happened. Listen.
Mods assemble. Mods assemble.
Mods, they've had their fun. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Troy M says, if we sign Mbappe, make an FSG insert that says get you an owner that can do both, with Mbappe sign the contract on the front and Ben sign the contract.
100%.
It's done. It's done.
100% done. And you know what? JW will have the fattest cigar you've ever seen in the picture as well.
Bruv, we'll go on better. JW
bubble saying LeBron.
Trust me. And a spliff as well. A spliff and a cigar. Yeah. Both of them. Mbappe and Ben Davies.
Yeah, that would be big still. 975 Jamrock says, Drift, you want FSG to fake hustle and pretend?
Lie to me. Yeah. I want you to lie to me. I want to be the kid that doesn't know that our house is on the line because dad took a third mortgage out. Lie to me.
I'm telling you this. The example you use, FSG have got another family, bro. That's what they've got. They've got another family, and that family is Red Sox.
100.
That ain't staying late at work, bro. That's having a meal with his family. Comes back to ours to do a thing.
Hey, listen, if you told me when I'm a teenager, I'll be able to handle it. So I've got other brothers and sisters. All right, let's meet him in it.
Oh, mad.
Marcus Barnes. Sorry, my brother. Marcus Barnes is called a truce, mate. He's called a truce.
Oh, okay, fair play. No.
Sean Swain says, if Mbappe don't come, shave his name in your beard, Matt.
If he
doesn't come,
come, you mean?
Yeah.
No, but
Oh no, because you're confident we'll get. No, Matt's not that confident.
I'm not. I said 2%. What does brother? Twice. What does 2% mean?
You wouldn't even chance making a phone call on 2%, would you? Let's be honest.
No, bro. It's got to be like. Do you know
I
what it is,
would if I pushed the internet off.
If I saw Fabrizio say something like, if I saw Fabrizio say the unnamed club is Liverpool and they are serious, then we can start doing some bets and them thing there, because that's when I know, like, okay, like some. But right now,
you know, because we know this is never gonna happen.
No, Drift, don't, man.
If we did sign him, would you do a Van Dijk and shave off everything apart from just having a little bit underneath?
And I want to see a hairband in it as well, bro.
Do you know what? If we sign
with Jerry Cole as well.
I'd have to get a hair transplant for that, bro.
No,
there's no way I could do that.
The bit in the middle, I want it dripping with Jerry Cole, bro.
Oh,
I want to see a Jerry Cole patch.
Like some Viking thing where I could just like twist like the beard in. That's a Viking.
At the end of a show, I want to see that. You remember Vieira used to have the Vaseline patch? I want to use have a Jerry Cole patch, bro. At the end of every show, you should have a Jerry Cole patch.
Bro, I swear that hear me now. So you want me to do the Van that was to shave all this off, Drift? And
just have the bit under here, the Van Dijk.
But the tash, I want the tash gone big.
Oh no, Van Dijk's got like a little. He's got this in it. If I'm not mistaken,
he's literally just got this
on
here,
your face, bro.
How is it? Is he just got what? So he just got like that.
No, there's a name for it. I can't remember what. I think it's called there's a name for it where it's literally just this bit here. There's just a little bit here.
Do you know what? If we sign Mbappe, I'll do it if Cal does his thing.
I can't bick, man. I can't, bro. I tell you, I'd get a Liverpool shirt with Lovren on the back.
No, that's not good enough. That's easy. Lovren on the back, bro. No, bro, you got to do But the whole point is personable, isn't it? So it's like
I've got one that's kind of easy for Cal. No orange juice, no apple juice for a month, and you got to shave off the
easy. No orange juice. No apple juice, bro. That's easy.
No apple juice for a month. You got to shave off the gold.
Nah, bro. No, you can, bro. Nah, that's too easy.
Apple juice in the fridge will go off, bro.
That's too easy. Don't let him fool you.
I won't go off, Cal, because the little one and the missus will drink.
Drift, don't let him off. He's sticking to the original. Don't let him off because he's sweating right now.
My little one.
Don't let him off.
The apple juice.
Well, the missus will drink it then.
She's not really allowed to either.
Man said, don't drink.
But that's the stipulation, isn't it?
I'm not having that, Cal. You got to do the original. Shave off your head top, yeah, and take off the show.
What about if I bleach my hair for a month?
No, that's easy. You've got hair, and you're telling me you're just gonna change color. What do you think this is? Dragon Ball Z? No, blood. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
No. But Matt, that's interesting because if we said, you got to do it baby blue, that isn't exactly an easy thing to do.
No, bleaching hair compared to
baby blue hair when he's got to make work calls, bruv. That's not exactly easy.
You know what Cal will do? Remember how slick Cal is?
That's not easy, bruv.
Bro, you know how Cal's slick. You know what Cal will do? He'll bleach his hair, yeah? Then when it comes to his out, like obviously when he's not on stream, what you think he just won't take that out, blood?
No, I'm talking permanent dyeing, not like.
Yeah, but how would we know if he's permanent? He would just say he's permanent.
But then you can go around and do a patch test.
Bro, I'm telling you. Don't let him off easy. See all the hair dye things there. Them things are easy for Cal, you know. I know Cal. Those things are easy for him. Do you know what? When it gets close to the deadline,
someone just said, Cal, you get to keep your hair, but you got to do a Sadio trim.
That's basically bicking the front of my hair.
Basically, your hairline's got to start where your ears are.
I've got to do this, basically, you lot are saying. Like, this is what I've got to do, basically. I can't do that either, man.
And you got to get this streak. You got to get this streak to go with it.
Killing me.
Oh, gosh.
If I still had hair, I'd do that. If we signed Mbappe, I would.
If you know your hairline was strong, you would do that. You actually would. Because that's easy for someone that's got, like, you know what I mean? I have Henderson on my hair like that. I'm Mane for real.
Man said you wouldn't be doing a salute here, you know. I'm gonna be doing a salute here.
Like this.
Yeah, man's doing that.
It's long. I can't even lie. Big up Sadio Mane. Love you, bro.
PSG owners will never sell to Man City owners. Chelsea and United signed Lukaku and Sancho. So that means Spurs will use the Kane money to sign Mbappe. Ha, 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 ha. if Mbappe goes to Tottenham, that would be a madness.
If Mbappe went Tottenham,
all respect for him.
If Mbappe went Tottenham, there's no point. We might as well, as a team, as we are Team Kopish, not just us, you guys in the chat, just call it a day. Just call it a day. We move on. Do something else. Find another sport. How about Tottenham?
That'd be a madness. Bayesian Barnes says, I'd hold out till next season for Haaland. # you never walk alone. I would as well, but we ain't getting him either. That's
remember when I spoke to you, Carl, I think it was when we're talking about Haaland, we were like, we can get involved, but the problem is a lot of other teams are doing their homework. So you see all this talk about Chelsea speaking to him already. But if they're trying to entice him already, I don't think we've even done that. What's funny is, though, talking about Haaland, I think Jurgen Klopp was asked about it. I don't know if you lot have seen it. And Klopp goes, I don't have his number. Now, that's typical Jurgen Klopp to have like make a little joke out of it. Or it's the complete opposite. He does have his...
I'll get his number for you, bro.
Yeah, he's talking to him. So make of that what you will.
Remember, I told you, look, there's going to be about £40 million worth of agency fees and all that other stuff involved. The deal's still going to be about 110, 120 mil, even though his buyout
Do it.
No, but what I'm saying is Liverpool ain't spending 120 mil, are they? We know we're not.
Do you know what it is with Haaland? Even when, dare I say it, when Klopp leaves one day, let's say you signed Haaland. Good. Bro, Haaland, no matter what manager like is there and players you have, he just bangs out. He'll get you out of trouble anyway. So you need a striker like him because one day it's all going to come down. The Avengers will go their separate ways and we won't have this amazing team anymore. But you can still have those individuals that can be the nucleus. He could be one of them. And Ibu will be another one and probably Trent. Do you know what I mean?
Haaland and Ibu as the nucleus. That would be amazing.
And Trent will still be there. Trent. I mean, there'll be a few that will still be there. So
Tahir says, every club knows we have broke owners. FSG shopping car boot sale. We will never be in any conversation for world-class players or Mbappe. Ooh.
It's a horrible truth.
That was some way of putting it. Bassett says Mane, Suarez, Firmino, or Coutinho, Torres, and Salah.
Oh, fuck it. No.
Oh, they done the thing on purpose because they wanted.
I think Coutinho, Torres, and Salah's more balanced, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's more balanced, but is it? But do you want to know something, Cal?
But it doesn't have the maverickness of Suarez and Mane, which can that is a tough one.
I'm gonna go Coutinho, Torres, and Salah.
Yeah, cool.
No, I'm gonna go Coutinho. Torres,
no, for me, he's not a maverick though, is he? He's a great player, but he's not a maverick.
Ark Soldado, isn't it?
Excuse me.
But by the way, here's the best one, Cal, and then you can actually go live your best life afterwards, and you're not even truly affected.
I got it as a gift, to be fair.
Oh,
you know what?
Gift.
Do you know what? That forfeit,
to himself.
It's too easy. What Cal will do?
I swear, I got it as a gift.
I know Cal. Cal would just go and buy another mask, exactly the same, and cut up the spare one. Drift, don't let him off.
You do know me well, actually, Matt.
Bro, you would get a spare. I know you. You would get a spare one and be like, guys, I can't believe I'm about to see this. This is a lot for me. This is a lot. You guys don't understand. When deep down, little man's got the mask on, the real one. I know you, bro.
Yeah, in it, I'll be like, Bobby, and
little man will probably run out and go, Daddy, here you go. And Cal be like, no, guys, it's not what you think.
You don't know me well still. Sean Spain says Cal does a Bielsa squat saying Matt is gone. You must want to see my body break, bro.
A Bielsa squat, that's 90 minutes, you know. Maybe with extra time. What's on a 90-minute video of Cal?
My knees would crumble.
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
SS says Cal got to eat a bowl of cereal on the air with milk. Oh, I'd probably throw up.
I'm not
Probably
gonna
for
lie.
our team,
I
I'm not
actually
gonna
would,
lie.
because I can't have that, bro. I can't have cars milking them thing there. I would be finished.
Oh, shout
But
out to
then
this
when you're in the
legend.
toilet, you'll be like, but we got Mbappe.
It's true, bro. It's so true.
You'll get more time with yourself to revel in it, bro.
All right, shout out to our brother James Redmond TV
Ah,
legends. You
man,
are
Well,
letting
I
listening
them
was
to
in the
the
bombs.
madness.
building.
Oi, big up
Hey,
James.
loving the match day vlogs as well, bro. Keep
Hey,
that
trust
going,
me.
man.
All right,
Keep
go
that going,
subscribe
bro.
to James Redmond TV. You know
All
what he's
day.
about. That's our brother. You know?
100%.
Trust me.
100%. Bogdan says, Bogdan says it's definitely not City, Qatar, or the UAE. So Qatar and the UAE.
For
Is he
Mbappe,
trying to
I'm
say?
guessing.
oh, what for
Okay.
signing Mbappe?
Yeah.
So
Sorry. He was saying Qatar and UAE will never do business, so no City.
Oh, that is kind of true. So he's basically trying to rule out
I
City
mean, I don't
already.
really know too much about those politics, but what I do know, maybe no. But then again, in business, sometimes you don't cut off your nose to spite your face, because what you got to remember is, I'm sure PSG don't want to lose Mbappe for free. I know they've got money that has no end, but at the same time, for FFP, which is being relaxed, but you can't just completely eradicate it. Can you just let 100 mil walk out the door for free? I don't know.
FFP is more relaxed than Beyonce's hair, bro. There is no such thing as FFP, bro. But we keep on talking about FFP, bro. There is no such thing as FFP. Like, it's gone.
Yeah, no,
gone.
for real.
The moment Neymar, Coutinho, Dembele, them man started moving around, it was done. Like,
it's true.
Yeah,
It's
no,
true.
for real.
True.
But you know what?
Is
But
Ben Davies
all
playing for Liverpool.
right, I'll say this then. The reason why wealthy people are wealthy is because they are smart. And it isn't smart to let 100 mil walk away for free. That's a better way to put it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But Drift is like us losing $5.
Bro, I've been bun me if I lost a $5, bro. If I got home and realized I truly dropped the $5, I'll be vexed, bro.
No, you would, but you wouldn't. It wouldn't end your life, would it? You'd be annoyed for a day or two. They'll be annoyed for a day or two losing £100 million asset.
I know, but every time I went to buy a Magnum, I'd be like, no, man, I lost that $5 for fuck's sake, man.
No, but here's the difference. PSG have a crate of Magnums, bro, that they can just dip into whenever they want. We don't. Money is nothing to these lot, bro. FFP is Ben Davies playing for Liverpool. We know it exists, but we'll never really see it in action.
Yeah,
Is what it is. Harry says, what does Matt think of our new signing, Naby Wijnaldum? He's doing what he
I mean, and that is an evil stare that man's giving man from under the brim, you know.
1975 Jamrock says, Drift, you out here playing Stucky. Matt doesn't trust Naby or Ox and their injuries. Not getting sucked into the Naby early season injury-free cycle. I gotta say, I'm not sold on Naby yet.
But what's playing Snooky? I don't even know what that is. What's Suki?
Stucky.
I don't even know what that is either.
Stucky or Stucky?
Stucky.
I don't know what that is. I'm playing Stucky. I have no idea what that even is.
Yeah, neither do. Does he mean something else?
I don't know.
What does he actually mean?
I
don't know, man. So hold on, Drift. As things stand, do you not? Carl, I'll come to you first. So you don't believe in Naby Keita?
Not yet, no.
Drift, do you believe in him or not just yet? Still got a bit more to.
Oh, snooker. Oh, okay.
Oh, it makes more sense.
Okay. Snooker. Oh, okay, yeah. I get it now. I get it. Do you know what? I believe. This ain't me sense fitting. Can you half believe in someone?
No.
Because there is definitely a part of me that backs Naby, but there's a part of me that still doubts him at the same time.
That means you don't believe then.
The doubts are there, innit?
No. I believe you can half believe in something, because you can still have that understanding that there's something there you can believe in, but you have your worry.
Okay, on it. All right. What I'm about to what I'm about to bring up now is your belief like this. Like Nat Phillips, you know.
Whoever's done that is an absolute legend.
Big up City Fisher. He said that to me on Twitter. Big up yourself, brother.
That is amazing.
Brilliant.
Nah,
especially the one right behind him where he looks like Yuri.
Yeah. Nat's a G, bro. Nat is a
This
G,
is why we need to keep Nat Phillips. You know?
I
can't even lie, bro. Man's gonna help seduce Mbappe to the club, bro.
Karen Red Sky, you say we missed a super chat. Just let me know what the super chat was, because I've not seen anything come through here that we've missed. So let me know, please. Bassett says,
was that Karen? Sorry,
Karen. Yeah, Karen said we missed a super chat.
I think I did see something from Karen.
From Karen.
Yes.
All right. If you could send it again, Karen, and then I'll read it out.
Yeah,
but you don't have to do a super chat.
Yeah. She did send something. 100%, she did.
Bassett one says Alonso, Fabinho, Thiago, or Gerrard, Mascherano, and Hendo.
Oh!
Anything that's got Gerrard is always going to emotionally sway me in that direction, isn't it?
Unpopular opinion, I'm going Alonso, Fabinho, Thiago.
No, I'm not going to lie. That is the better trio. It is. But Gerrard sucks me into any argument. Because if 100%, the first three is the better trio.
If those three came up against each other, the other three aren't getting the ball.
Hold on, are you sure?
Bro, let me give an example.
Mascherano's eating someone's food, bruv.
No, but hold on. Let me learn. Fabinho is doing what Mash is doing, but got better passing, even though Mash is better, I think, at closing spaces, yeah? Thiago...
all right, one sec, Matt. But Fabinho will be going head-to-head with Gerrard, because Gerrard's going to be the most advanced midfielder.
So you're telling me... hold on. So even though Gerrard is a maverick and can do everything, you're telling me Fabinho just can't get near him? Can't at least stifle him or slow him down a bit?
Not for 90 minutes.
You can't slow him down.
Not for 90 minutes.
But that's you anticipate.
No, but all it takes is one from Gerrard, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're anticipating that the other team's gonna have more of the ball, bro. That Alonso Fabinho for Thiago is gonna have more possession.
No, definitely. Henderson and Mascherano, they're gonna be running. Don't you worry about that.
So here's the thing.
But Gerrard's got
Gerrard, Masco, Hendo. As much as I love them, and there's no wrong answer. That team is playing counter attack. Because let's be real. Yeah. That you know they are in it because Alonso.
You know, man. I just thought something.
Who's the best quarterback?
I think I'm on Cal's side again. You know why? And this hurts my heart because of how much I love the others. There's no pace in that midfield at all, bro.
Hear me out.
There's no pace in that bit. Hendo, Gerrard, and Mascherano would actually just outrun them.
That is true, but hear me out though. There's no wrong answer, by the way. I'm just trying to bring I'm trying to set the scene as to how they're gonna play. So you've got Henderson and Gerrard doing the pressing, like they're pressing mad, trying to close the spaces, yeah? Then you just got Alonso going to Thiago, to me, nah, to you, nah, to me, nah, to you. Nah, give it to Fab. Yeah, Fab plays it out. Bro, I'm telling you, them man will be chasing shadows for a long time. It's just whether Gerrard and Henderson, when they get on the ball, can they do enough damage? I know Gerrard can, and Henderson can, obviously, when he wants to, but I just think the other Fabinho, Thiago, and Alonso, that trio, bro.
Technically, that midfield is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
It's actually, but you're right. It lacks pace, though. So I agree with that.
And Thiago and Alonso are very similar, and it's not really smart to have two players in midfield that are basically the same.
Very true. 1975 Jamrock says, "Gone too far, Cal, in my Teddy Bruckshot voice." Who's Teddy Bruckshot?
I'm trying to think what you went too far in because you've done a couple of What did you go too far in?
I'm guessing it must be the Gerrard one, the midfielders.
No, it can't be that one. It must be something a bit earlier.
Let me know, Jamrock. Let me know. Alfonso Bell, PSG would pay 250 mil for Kylian Mbappe to leave before they sell to City. Probably would.
You know what? Now you're saying that. Can I ask you a question for everyone who's saying they don't think
Shotters from Shotters. Teddy from Shotters.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I forgot that was his surname in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what's weird, yeah? Even though I forgot that that's who it was, when he said it, I read it in a Jamaican voice, which is weird, and then it ended up being right. So maybe subconsciously, you see, everyone who's trying to say they don't think PSG will sell to City because of the politics behind it. Are you trying to convince yourself that that means Liverpool are the Premier League team? I need to just figure out what the agenda here is with this whole thing, because it ain't us, guys. We are not the one who is trying to get Mbappe. It would scare me if this is the case. It might be Man United, because it ain't us.
Ooh.
It ain't us, you lot. Like, it ain't us.
It's not.
It's not us, you lot. It is not us. We are not trying to sign Mbappe.
Surely Kylian don't want to play for Oli, though. Surely not.
It's not Man United. It's not Man United. I don't think it is. I don't think.
But Man United are the only team outside of City now that Chelsea bought Lukaku that can afford it, man. Do you get what I mean? Like, it can't. Who else can it be?
Do you know? One thing I will say is this:
Arsenal.
That's not. Arsenal, you know, bro.
Like, them man have got a new sugar daddy. They can just blow 50 mil on Ben White. It might be them for real.
Oh, boy.
Bro, Mbappe, you know, Mbaps.
Mbappe.
Right, who would you lot lose more respect for Mbappe for going to? Spurs or Arsenal?
Arsenal.
But they're a bigger institution than Tottenham now.
But they're further away than Spurs.
They are leaking, bro. They're leaking, dude.
Bro, let me ask you this, yeah?
Is there not an argument to say Saka, Mbappe, and Aubameyang is a disgusting strike force?
No, but Mbappe won't be. Sorry, Aubameyang won't be staying. Lacazette will be gone. They need his wages off the wage bill. Would you rather play with Son? But I think Spurs, his first 11 is better. But at least he can play with Son. Who's he gonna play with Arsenal?
Who's he linking up with?
Aubameyang and Saka.
Aubameyang, what? So continue playing Aubameyang on the wing, yeah?
Well, you can play Aubameyang down the middle and put Mbappe out wide, isn't it?
So you want Mbappe to run with no Tierney behind him for half the season, yeah?
No, I'm just saying, like, and when they get back party, and they'll be partying hard in midfield.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Mbappe will take one look at that dressing room and just see Nicolas Pepe and laugh. When he sees him in training, bro, it's over. It's over for them. Man.
Pepe does more body face than you got served, bro. That's all he's there for, man. He's just one of them, man, bro. Just bare body popping, just
showman,
just popping.
B2K, brother, bare showmanship.
You know, you know, you know you're in a little bit of problems in terms of your players' commitment when they're playing football and they're worried about the way they look. I've always thought about that. Like, I can understand you taking pride in your appearance, but during a football match, it shouldn't matter. And there was a moment yesterday when Aubameyang came on, he had a little run, took a shot, and then afterwards he realized his hair might have got messed up, and he spent about 15 seconds fixing his hair afterwards. And I thought, this guy's head is just not in the right place. It's just not.
Bruv,
I remember when Cristiano used to do that. I remember when Cristiano would like go to put his hand in his head and be like, "Oh no, I forgot about my hair." Ooh. You remember, like, just too into yourself.
Yeah, when he was when he was younger, in that pre-Madonna
thing. The difference is Ronaldo would probably bring out something mad though.
No, but I'm saying it is a bit weird that you care about what you look like during a football match. Do you get what I mean? Like, that's the one place where you shouldn't care what you look like is during 90 minutes of a football match.
No, I agree. Tahir says Liverpool trying to pay for Mbappe is like Friday movie where Chris Tucker is trying to pay the dealer by swapping the money around. Saying 100.
20, 40, 60, 110, 120. Play with my emotions, man.
That is jokes. Himanshu says better player, Alonso or Busquets? Alonso for me. Busquets is a G though.
Busquets.
I like Busquets, but Alonso for me.
975 said, yeah, that is the one. Teddy Bruck shot from Shotters. Cal, did you look at the website? I said you, I haven't yet. Jamrock, my weekend was crazy and today was crazy as well. I will get around to it, I promise. Alfonso Bell, no, just saying between Qatar and UAE, the hate between them is real. And then we've got Dinesh says, my Liverpool 11 to take on winning the Premier League team formation 3-5-2. Reina, Carragher, Hupia, Aga. Barnes on the left. Alonso, Gerrard, Mascherano in the centre. McManaman, Fowler, Suarez. Not a bad team.
That's a sick team. That's a sick team.
That's
sick, bro.
Team.
Not a bad team at all. Not a bad team.
I'm not sure how McManaman, Fowler, and Suarez would work in the
McManaman on the right, innit? Suarez and Fowler up top, 3-5-2.
I was gonna say, remember, it's
Barnes left,
top, not
McManaman
three.
right.
Yeah.
Gerrard, Mash. No, but if we're playing 3-5, hold, sir, bring that back up just again quickly, bro. Sir.
Yeah, it's 3-5-2. Yeah, you're thinking of the three at top.
If we're playing 3-5-2, who are the fullbacks in that? I'm McManaman and Barnes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if they'd work as fullback.
It's all out attack, bro. Mascherano and whoever in midfield clean up.
Do you know what? From a defensive point,
Mascherano and Alonso.
From a defensive point of view, you are very vulnerable if Barnes and McManaman are
them man have got width and they got
on attacking, you would absolutely annihilate. But if you're doing and I think someone just said no Van Dijk for real. Hold on, no Van Dijk in the back three.
You'd need Virgil.
Verge.
Maybe we don't care about the fullbacks if Verge is playing.
For real. All right, people. We are going to sign off shortly. How many days left? 8 days left of the window.
Not many.
I'm still going to be honest. I still think we'll sign 2. I don't know where I'm getting this from.
Nah, you're moving mad now. I think 1. If we're lucky.
I said I'm moving mad.
No, seriously, bro. If we sign 2, I swear down, I'll be like, raw.
Nah, big man, you're moving mad, big man.
I think 1 if we're lucky. 1 if we're lucky. And it will be someone we're not expecting. It's not going to be a Shaqiri replacement because Shaqiri, basically, Harvey Elliott is now Shaqiri. So I don't think like that. Yeah, it's got to be someone I'm thinking of.
Don't think like that,
guys. We've also got to do an update before we go on the Fantasy Football League. We are in. Obviously, there's another game happening at the moment, but as it currently stands, the top 3 we have joint third between Mo Mane, Mo Problems, and Poundland FSG, who are both in joint third place on 176 points. We have the 12th man, Ricky, in second position, and holding on to top spot currently is your boy Scoop on 185 points. So congratulations, Scoop. Currently, you are maintaining your top position for a second week in a row, bro. Congratulations on that one. Man, like Scoop in the building.
Scoop nice.
Big up, man. Still top, man.
And the waves, big up, Scoop. Big up,
Scoop, man.
Troy M says, I need you guys to call in some favors from your connection to get us early screening of the Amazon Prime series, Arsenal Amazon Prime series, first 2 weeks, laughs. I cannot wait.
Bro, it's going to be amazing.
You know what? I think if their season continues the way it is, you're going to hear Arsenal have given back the money and cancelled the thing.
Bro, Jeff Bezos is sitting there right now saying, I'm going to become a trillionaire.
They're not going to put it out. They're not. Arsenal would take
you might be right.
To not embarrass themselves like this.
There's too much foolishness. Oh, Cal's just literally left the building. But no, I think literally, bro, they might cancel it because they're going to. Matt, the madness that's going on right now.
They're not going to do this.
It's crazy, like absolute madness. So
they thought, let's be real. They saw the 10 million, thought that would help with the money they've lost from not being in Europe, and they felt like Arteta would get it right this season and they would do bits. 2 weeks in, it's looking like that won't be the case. If they don't pick up, they are not going to put out a documentary that makes their club look like an absolute laughing stock. They're not going to do it. They'll rather be sued by Amazon and cancel the thing. I'm telling you, they're not going to put it out if it continues like this. They're not.
But I'll be honest, Bezos has the money to sue them, bro. They're better off just letting it happen. And let's be honest, even without the documentary, we still know that happening, bro.
But what about if this is a real relegation battle, Cal?
But they're in one at the moment, innit?
That's what I'm saying. But what if it continues like that?
Well, you might as well cash out of what's going bad in your life, bro. Like, you might as well win it.
They've got no
if I keep on falling over, I might as well just start filming it. I get my social media views up.
The man have no points. And that's only 2 games in.
Bro, they're going to be going into their 4th game of the season on no points, no goals.
But I find it kind of mad that you've had an off season and you've had to work on the training ground. And
imagine 3 games in, no goals, no points. What the hell is going on?
Them man are an absolute mess.
Even if they had just got 1 draw out of that, let's say they got a draw at Brentford and then lost to City and Chelsea. I don't think anyone could sit there and say,
but they should have beat Brentford. Let's be real.
Brentford's the bad one. Because Chelsea and Man City, they're meant to beat Arsenal, right?
Yeah, that's understandable.
But to be fair, I still don't excuse the no goals. You can lose the games, but no goals?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Goals. But they got nothing to work with.
Arteta's working under the Pep model, innit? Trying to buy his way out of problems, but man ain't got the acumen to even put it together. Man just spending money. Just literally spending money.
I've never seen money spent so whatlessly in my life. Honestly, me neither. I've never seen money spent so whatlessly in my life.
It's really bad.
Odegaard is the only one you could half consider was a good purchase, and they had him already, and he didn't even really do that much. Even when they had
Odegaard was good for them. It's just
Odegaard is
just the crap that's around him, innit?
But like, you might as well have kept Smith Rowe, try to buy.
He's not trying to sell Xhaka and they just give him a 5-year deal, bro.
You might as well try to buy a new striker. I don't know what they're doing. You know, I'm glad.
It's bad. It's just bad over there, man. But I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, and I can't wait till the Amazon Prime show starts. I cannot wait.
Bro.
M says, guys, have you watched the Men Who Sell Football?
No, but I remember being told
I haven't still.
Yeah.
I'll give that a watch. What platform's that on? Do you guys know?
I think it was
no idea. Sorry,
I think it's YouTube.
Okay, cool. I'll have a look. Dinesh says, do Champions League drawn for is the Champions League drawn Thursday? I think it is.
I believe so.
If the Champions League on Thursday, we'll definitely be going for that. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Zubiri said, my G's, don't sign off on the show until my super chat go true. FYI, no more signings for the season. Get me on the FSG debate. FSG in. Okay.
Oh, another in. I've been speaking to one or two people who want to be in, so we might have a fuller panel on the in and
we
out.
signed Mbappe. Everyone can be FSG in. I've got no issue with that, bro.
If we sign Mbappe, I'm taking that side.
Raw. you might just get flowers and chocolate and you're willing to throw it back already, yeah.
I'll sit there with my bald face and my egghead looking like Humpty Dumpty talking about
What's that again? Sorry, say that again.
No, I just said if you took FSG in over getting Mbappe, I've said basically you lot will just take flowers and chocolates and then get ready to just.
No, that's what it is. Listen, I'm gonna be real, yeah. If we sign Mbappe,
you better play Sierra and all that.
I'm gonna be real. My might have to just be like. My might have to do the Tariq thing. Wayne, I'm sorry. You know when you don't mess up. You know when you don't mess up, and you're just like, Rain, I'm sorry.
This is why I rate Zane. One right doesn't make 5 wrongs right.
No, Zane, I hear you, but let's be real. And I'm speaking.
Zane, look, these two are easy, basically.
Hold on. No, don't. No, you know what? Let me.
These are easy, bro.
Where's the thing?
You lot searching through the drawers for the lingerie right now, bro.
No, listen, Zane knows.
Putting hair in hairband and all that, bro.
I'm seeing
dirty piece of something.
Listen.
Dirty piece of something.
Listen, I can't even go full screen. The thing won't even allow me. You're lucky. Hold on. Oh, no, I can. Listen, Zane, I'm speaking directly to you. You know me, yeah? Listen to this now. Don't get me wrong. If we sign Mbappe, yeah, I'm not saying I'm FSG in, but you've got to give them some slight leeway if they get Mbappe. And they've done bare mistakes. But you're telling me if they sign Mbappe, we can't just give them a bit more time. See if it can work. You're telling me we can't do that.
Dinner,
That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm
you
asking.
see, there's so much more. Anything you want, just let me cater to you.
Listen, I know Carl's lying. If we sign Mbappe, Carl is fully FSG in.
I'm not FSG.
He's wearing the t-shirt, everything.
I'm not. It will go. It will go away to me sending.
Listen,
like,
if we sign Mbappe, every time I hear someone say FSG out, I'll be like,
do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Bro, if we sign Mbappe, listen, I'm on some big hype thing, you know.
Don't. All right, I'm gonna be real.
No.
With you.
Do you know?
If we, I know you're gonna bring up that comment in it.
What comment? No, I don't even know what you said.
I'm just gonna address it before it comes out in public.
Okay.
If we sign Haaland and Neto, then yeah, I might.
you'll have dinner ready.
Yeah.
You'll
have the heels on.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I'll have the big high heels on, bro.
Bro, if we sign Haaland,
stumbling around the house, bro.
Open toe, fishnets, the whole lot, bro.
Bro, we doing a madness, bro. I'll put a mega stallion. Get what you want, bro.
Bro, boy. That's as soon as man comes through the door, like body, yada.
Listen, this will be Cal if we ever was to sign Haaland and Neto, bro.
You out here talking about a clique. The only clique you need to know about is the Harlem Heat and Sister Sherry. See, because what you dealing with here is the brotherhood. It's non-stop from this point on in WCW. We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the Giants.
FSG Outers, we coming for you.
Zabiri said Cal playing hard to get it until Haaland Neto pull up. Cal getting on board within 2 years. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not even gonna front. If we sign Haaland and Neto, you might all see me go to America, bro.
You know that bit where Beyonce walks to the edge of the diving board and just lets the thing go.
Yeah, that would be me. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. If we sign Mbappe, I'm not gonna lie. It'd just be mad. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd probably start calling my little one John and Henry, bro.
John
and Henry.
Where you going, LeBron? Where you going? Now, come in.
Start speaking American in the house. My missus like, why have you talking about accent? I'm like, baby, you just don't get it. You don't get it.
It's bigger than life.
We got the king in our show.
It's bigger. It's bigger than life, baby.
We'll probably get a call out. Which one of you lot influenced Cal to start smoking cigars? All of a sudden, he's just smoking cigars in the conservative.
Said it becomes.
I don't get what's going on there.
Anfield Road and said, I'll start with my wife, Linda. That would go a long way to turning me around. I'm not gonna lie. Peter Gonzalez said, "I want FSG to sign Woodward from United." Don't. No.
What? That's.
Oh no! Do you know what? I tell you what.
Are you talking about from a commercial standpoint?
Yeah, from a commercial standpoint, Woodward is an absolute G.
Yeah,
the problem was he was in charge of too much. But if you're talking about on a commercial level, it can never ever be leveled that Woodward didn't know what he was doing.
He's
a G on a commercial level.
Fair play.
Fun fact: did you not know Sean Dyche is a Liverpool fan?
No, don't lie.
Are you being serious? Is that why it hurts him?
That can't be real. That can't.
Apparently, he's a Liverpool fan.
So why when we play him does he try and rough us up so much then?
Maybe
I know. It's the whole you bullied the girl at school you fancy. It's one of them ones.
Yeah, must.
Okay.
Can you imagine Sean Dyche was our next manager? Obviously, from a banner perspective on the show, it would be jokes, but
it will be that'd be hard to watch though.
I can't listen to that husky voice every day.
Every day, every press conference.
Every time he's speaking, I'm like, Sean.
Slow.
He's a big Red fan.
If he's a Liverpool fan, I got more respect for him than I did though, because
apparently he just hates Klopp. Apparently he hates Klopp.
Yeah. Fair enough.
He wants the job, I guess, doesn't he?
He does. He'll never get it.
All right, you know what? I heard this on
Actually,
AFTV
never say
the other
never.
day. I know this is a tangent and we got to go, but the other day, one of the AFTV boys, said that they would steady the ship with Sam Allardyce. And at first I laughed, but then I thought about it. But then I thought about it. How could any Arsenal fan laugh at the thought of Sam Allardyce when they've actually got Arteta? He's got a point.
Allardyce is a better manager.
Allardyce is way better than Arteta.
Allardyce is better.
That's bad, you know.
Allardyce has got experience. What's Arteta got?
That is bad.
Good hair.
No, Arteta's hair is impeccable.
No,
I'm saying good hair. He's got good hair, though.
He's good for a Head and Shoulders commercial. Is that what you're saying, yeah?
He's got good hair, bruv. That's the truth.
Yeah. Even Dyche. You could argue Dyche is better than Arteta.
Sean Dyche will at least get man up for the
No,
fight.
Sean Dyche is better than that. Guys, Arteta is the worst manager in the league. No cap. He's the worst manager in the league.
There's an argument.
He ain't better than the Watford manager. He got promotion. He ain't better than
Arteta did win an FA Cup, to be fair.
Come on, man. That was if Pulisic never pulled his hamstring, that don't even happen. But all right, I guess we give him a bit. I think for 44 games, Cal, that's a marathon. That's promotion. That's better. That's a better achievement.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is better than Arteta for people in the comments as well.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, he is.
Come on. At least
Solskjaer's
actually won titles in Norway.
Yeah.
Like, come on, he's a much better manager
nothing.
than Arteta is the worst manager in the league, guys.
Arteta is he was just a PA for Pep. That's it. That's all he was.
He's actually the least experienced.
Man was bringing him coffee and biscuits. That's all he was doing for Pep. Can't say nothing else.
And getting it wrong as well.
Yeah, and a chalkboard.
I said digestives. Did not want shortbread. I cannot dip shortbread in tea.
Oh no, you can. You can. Shortbread and tea is the one. Still,
that's how you know I ain't a tea man. That's how you know I'm not a tea man.
Listen, he's a.
Zabiri says, Drift. I deeply think you're FSG out because of Lovren leaving. Don't lie on Sean like that. Cal, he's a G. Get him in off the Klopp. I couldn't have Sean Dyche at the club. Man.
Yeah, no,
Island Dyche, but not the Sean Dyche. Troy M, Big Sam at Arsenal. We're selling them that for 60 M.
Real talk. Real talk. You know what? I personally think that they should get Graham Potter. I think it'd be an actual very good move for Arsenal.
It would be.
I say Graham Potter,
I like Graham Potter still.
Graham Potter plays ball, you know, Matt. He plays ball. Trust me. He's a good
They needed
manager.
Brendan Rodgers. They should have got him.
Oh, yeah. We told them that. That's their fault.
We done it. Trust me.
Peter Gonzalez says Edward Woodward and Klopp the FSG dream. Maybe.
They are.
Maybe.
No, that is their dream. Edwards, Woodward, and Klopp. That is an FSG dream team, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
But, well, people, we're gonna sign off here. As always, you know what to do. Do smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave your comments. We're back tomorrow for another daily news show. And also, we'll keep an eye on social media and we'll keep you up to date as to when we're doing shows this week as well. Matt Drift, anything you want to say before we sign off?
No, love to the people. As always. Big up Scoop for being top of the league. That is an achievement to maintain it for 2 weeks in a row. And yeah, Shaq, I wish you well, brother. You know what I mean? Go do your thing in France, man.
Just want to say as well.
Added my guy Jamrock to the FSG Dream Team
Jamrock.
too. Jamrock's already in the team.
He's already there. I was going to say he's already there, but no.
Jamrock's the made man.
Before we go, I just want to say this. Mbappe 2021 is happening.
You're crazy, man.
Oh, yeah, guys. And this week is the start of the Twitch show. So we'll announce who the panelists will be and we'll start rolling out the promo for that. But we're very much looking forward to that as well, guys. So, yeah.
Mbappe now got up in my youth. You must be blood clot mad.
You take it too far. Take it too far.
That is not happening. There is more chance that we are going to sign Lionel Messi at Burnley. You are not getting Mbappe. That is not happening, Matt.
No, Jamaican, you know. I said, let me not sign Lionel Messi at Burnley.
Burnley is not signing Lionel Messi, and you are not signing Mbappe. It's not happening, Matthew. Island
Man, dragged it out, Matthew.
Yeah. Matthew.
Island Dyke, me gone. People, enough love. Take care, people.
Peace.
Mbappe.